Hi everyone, my name is Nico Jitan from Yes Ed Filipino 2C. So I will discuss the different topic of PET4, which is the Module 1 to Module 8. So the first topic is theoretical foundation of classroom management in special education. So the Department of Education has taken great strides in the development and sustenance of its special education program for nearly a century now. The last 50 years were marked by bold developments in legislation, teacher training, organizations of special education classes, and support services in all the regions of the country. The Bureau of Elementary Education managed the program through the Special Education Division. A number of children with special needs are mainstream in regular classes. A special education teacher assists the regular teacher in planning class activities that would enable both regular and special children to learn together in the regular school. Similarly, there are children who are enrolled in the special schools, residential schools, and special classes in the community. Special education extends as well to hospital and homebound instruction. As a future teachers, you will find children with special needs in regular school. That is why you should know what special education is all about. Its rich history starting in 1907, the laws that have been legislated to give special education its legal basis, and, and the current programs and services in both public and private schools and communities. Part starts with sharing stories about children and youth who have disabilities but who are able to overcome their difficulties in school through special education. Dignities about children, young and elderly persons who have reason about their disabilities, testimonies of parents and families who stand by them, government and non-government organization, civic and social organization that extend assistance to them are often featured in magazine and newspaper. Despite their disabilities, these people lead productive lives and continue to inspire others like them and normal persons as well. So the second topic is the key concept of classroom management. So the classroom management refers to the wide variety of skills and techniques that teachers use to keep students organized, orderly, focused, attentive on tasks, and academically productive during a class. When classroom management strategies are executed effectively, teachers minimize the behaviors that impede learning for both, for both individual students and group of students, while minimizing the behaviors that facilitate or enhance learning. Generally speaking, effective teachers tend to display strong classroom management skills, while the hallmark of the inexperienced or less effective teachers is a disorderly classroom filled with students who are not working or paying attention, while a limited or more traditional interpretation of effective classroom management may focus largely on compliance, rules, and strategies that teachers may use to make sure students are sitting in their seats, following the instructions, following directions, listening attentively, and etc. A more encompassing or updated view of classroom management extends to everything that teachers may do to facilitate or improve student learning, which would include such factors of behavior, a positive attitude, happy facial expression, encouraging statements, the respectful and fair treatment of students. So the third topic is developing a personal philosophy of classroom management. To be a successful educator, you need to master classroom management. Classroom management refers to the way in which a teacher reinforces and develops students' behavior and responsibility in the classroom. This is the backbone of any instructional plan for effective learning, and teaching can only take a place if a good management system is present. However, there is no one size fits all template for classroom management. Management strategies and tools largely depend on individualized philosophy of students' behavior and classroom atmosphere. True teachers might borrow ideas from one another. Implementation varies depending on the individual. Let's discuss how several aspects of classroom management can differ depending on personally philosophy. So The fourth topic is the instructional environment in special education setting. So the instructional instructional environment is refers to the instructional behavior and personal aspect of the classroom experience. Every child is entitled to a free and appropriate public education in the least restrictively environment, including children with cerebral palsy. Children with disabilities is required aids and service to reach their higher potential. Parents are to research and meet with educators in the public and private sectors to decide the most appropriate education path to meet their child needs. So, so the five topic is management and organization of materials. Materials management is a core function of supply chain management involving the planning and execution of supply chains to meet the material requirements of a, of a company or organization. These requirements include controlling the regulating the flow of material while simultaneously assisting variables like demand, price, availability, quality, and delivery schedules. Managers determine the amount of material required and held in stock, plan for a replenishment of these stocks, create inventory levels for each type of item. Work in progress or finished goods and communicate information and requirements to procurements, operation, and the extended supply chain. Materials Materials management also involves assessing materials quality to make sure it meets customer demands in line with a production schedule and the lowest cost. Material management system embrace all the activities related to materials and are a basic business function that adds value to a finished product. It can also include the procurement of machinery and other equipment needed for production processes as well as spare parts. Typically, roles in materials management include inventory analysis, inventory control manager, materials manager, material planners, and expeditors, as well as hybrid tools like buyer or planner. So the sixth topic is using the national time effectively. teachers often claim that there is so much to do in so little time. As a teacher, you are charged with one of the most important tasks in the country, edu- educating American youth. Many teachers have only 5 to 6 hours per school to accomplish this daunting task. How effectively those hours are used varies from district to district, school to school, and even classroom to classroom. Time in the school day, all time is not equal. There is a time during which students are available to you, the time that is allocated for instruction, the time that during which students are engaged in learning tasks, and finally, the time during which students are experiencing success. Available time is the amount of time from the morning bell to the closing bell of the day. Because of the variety of activities that take place in a school building, only a portion of available time is devoted to learning. Activities such as lunch, homeroom, and recess are also part of the school day. So, the seventh topic is approaches to behavior changes. There are many theories about, but approaches to behavioral changes derive from disciplines such as psychology, sociology, communication, and political science. These, these theories focus on a number of different levels: the enabling environment, the community, the interpersonal, or the individual. What matters is not only which behavior changes, intervention, or policy is implemented, but how is the last topic is foundation of special and exclusive education. This course is designed to equip the pre-service teachers with knowledge and understanding of different philosophies, theories, legal bases, and policies of special need and exclusive education. It includes the study of typical and typical development of children, learning characteristic of students with special education needs, gifted and talented learners with difficult seeing, learner with difficult hearing, learner with difficult communicating, learning with difficulty walking or moving, learning with difficult remembering and focusing, and learning with difficult with self and care those of the current and sustenance. That's all for the video presentation. Thank you.